Hello, folks, and thank you for joining us in another episode of The Ordinary Show, the podcast. My name is Crane, Gilberto Garza Crane, and as usual, I'll be here talking to you about something ordinary that everybody has done, or almost everybody. Some people that are not lucky enough to actually done it, but I have a few times in my life, and this is about going on cruise vacations. Yeah, baby, get on a big boat. Enjoy life. You can die in the middle of the ocean. The boat can sink. But you don't think about that, right? You think about you're gonna have a great time. There's people that cannot get on boats. Why? I don't know. But it's awesome. I mean, I think I would. There's actually I researched it. There's some cruises around the world that you can actually live permanently. I mean, you sell your house, you buy an apartment in the cruise ship, and here you go. You wake up every week on different place. You go explore. You can work from home, be in the boat with your Wi-Fi and remote connection, working remote. That's an idea, and it's not as expensive as you thought. You gotta pay the maintenance, just like any condo. But you buy your apartment and you pay the maintenance and everything they do in the boat, and you have access to it. It's awesome. That's an idea for the future, maybe. I don't know. I wasn't gonna talk about that, but it popped in my mind, and I just had to say it. So first, uh, are you thinking about going on a cruise vacation soon? Where are you located in the world? This show is being recorded in the United States of America. So from here we have several options. I live in Texas, and I'm actually drive. I'm an hour away from Galveston, where the cruise ships sail from. Most of the brands are here. Most of the like the Carnival, the Disney. There's like no, there's like four or five different brands of cruise ships that sail from Galveston. So I don't even have to take a plane to that. And I have done several like that. And there's also going like, okay, let's say you're going for vacation, right? You want to relax. You don't want to be thinking about the boat can sink, like I just said. You're going to go into different places, find different cultures, experience that. But the best thing for me about cruise vacations is you basically don't have to worry about money because you already paid for it. And you don't have to worry about when you're in the boat because you'll get the bill from the credit card company later. That's when you worry about. Because you can spend money in these things you wouldn't even know about. So, first time I went on a cruise ship, my dad. This is when I was maybe 15 or 16 or probably 17, somewhere around there. I think no, I was already. I think yeah, around there. I was in high school probably, and he took us on a cruise vacation in the Caribbean. From I was living in Monterrey, Mexico. So from there, we flew. I think we flew to Miami, and then from Miami we got on one of those fun ships, and it was a week long cruise. Going through, I believe, Puerto Rico and what was the other one? There was a couple of islands that we visited, and there was a casino. I was 18 years old because I was able to play in the casino, gamble there. And I won a lot of money. Well, for my age, I didn't have any jobs. Well, I think I worked part time with my dad and stuff like that. But this is when I was 18, and that was scarily, let's see, 18, 28, 38, 48 to 55. Wow, it's 37 years ago. Man, I'm getting old. Yes, you are. Wow. Think about that for a second. How old are you? I'm gonna write that down for for another episode. How old? There you go. That's the note. So anyway, you were on a cruise vacation to have fun. I went there with my parents. It was not as fun as it was, but I remember gambling, and I went to the casino. I like roulette, so I don't know, I had like $20. I put, I don't know, $10 here, $5 there, and I hit like $250. Ooh, got it. Walk away. Then I go on a bingo. They have bingo in the big amphitheater, auditorium, whatever. and I won another 200. So I had $500 out of nowhere the first 2 days. So woohoo! Besides, everything was already paid for. Like there was buffet, there was the dinners that you get in a setting of like several people on the table, and 5, 6, 7, 8 course dinners. When I'm used to one course dinner, taco with salsa and a coca. That's what I was used to. And then boom, the foul son. Sir, would you like you people play, son? So yeah, this it's an experience. Especially if you've never been on a cruise, you gotta try it. I mean, you go in there, they treat you like royalty. Of course, you're going down to the dungeon in your actually cabin because you cannot afford to go into those. Well, I can't. Thousands of dollars, like penthouses. They have really nice suites but I've been to a regular one and a little a good one. When I went with my wife. Uh, so first of all, you don't worry about food. There's food 24 hours a day. There's hot dogs, hamburgers, pizza, you name it, sandwiches. And then you have the regular hours buffets like for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's a big buffet too. And they also have the restaurants. You can go spend money on a la carte menu restaurant, right? And the ship moves back and forth. If you get dizzy, I mean, I get dizzy a little, but the first time I was sick for maybe a day and a half, and then your body gets used to the swaying, and then you're good. Watch out when you get off, because you'll be used to the swaying, and the earth is not swaying, but you're gonna feel like you're swaying, but you're the one that's swaying, not the earth. So you got the food, and then you got the shows, you got the casino. You stop at destinations. That time we stopped at Puerto Rico. We walked in Puerto Rico in San Juan for a half a day. Went to have a lunch and a dinner, and so you get to get culture in you, right? So he goes there for a week, comes back, and man, that was, to me, it was an awesome experience. So what does couples that are getting married do? A lot of people choose to go on a cruise vacation for their honeymoon. I did, and we also went to watch the mouse place land. You know what I'm talking about, the one in Florida, and it's a world of the mouse. So me and my wife went on a cruise for our honeymoon. This is back in 1993, so we're talking about 32 years, almost close to 32 years. Because it's in August, we're in April, so it's 4 months away. So the schedule was so tight, the itinerary to get there. We were flying from Monterey to Miami and then getting on a cruise ship. Well, we had from the plane, you get off the plane, and you had, I don't know, we had like an hour before the cruise ship was sailing. Man, that was a close call. So we have a wedding party till 3, 4 in the morning. Didn't sleep. Then get on the taxi. No, actually, somebody drove us. Somebody, I don't remember who it was. Somebody drove us to the airport. We got there on time. We flew to Miami. Whoever, this was back when this travel agents used to book the stuff for you. Wait, she booked us. I remember it was Trips and Tricks or something like that. Uh, Travel agency in Mexico, and the girl was, yeah, we can do this. It's only an hour. You're not gonna waste no time. Damn it! The airport from the actually port where the ships sail. I don't know. We told the taxi cab driver. It was a lady. Lady, our cruise ship leaves because after you get through immigration and customs and all that, if we have like 35 minutes to get, and it was when the ship was sailing, they won't let you in no more. So we told lady, we need to get there right. What? Man, I have been scared in my life, but that time I was like, my God, what's she doing? We're in a foreign country. She's running red lights a bit. So she's into parking lot. It's crazy, man, crazy. So we got to the port, and then we tell the guy hey, they're pulling the ramp right now. You better run your ass if you know you're not gonna get on that boat. I mean, and if you have been to cruise ships, the area where you wait for boarding where you gotta go to the counter and show your tickets and your passport and all that stuff, was empty. There was nobody there. And it's usually a big building, and the line goes all the way outside. So we run. When I saw this place empty, we're done. We're not gonna make it. We're gonna start our marriage that way. We probably stay in Miami. I don't know. We already had the thing bought, and then they can probably fly you to San Juan. You'll be there in 2 days, and that's when the boat gets in and you get on. Now, so we ran our ass off. We went to the counter. The guy was locking the drawers and stuff, and he's like, "Oh, you on this ship?" Yeah. He pulled back up. Okay, go in, run that way, run that way. And there was a guy. The bags were taken. We didn't know if they were gonna make it or not. So we run. They were actually gonna start pulling the ramp. The guy pulling the ramp was looking at us like, "Are you newlywed?" "Yes, sir." "Oh, you got a good reason. Get in." "What did you do last night?" So we got in, and the last ones to get on the boat. The last two people to get in the cruise ship was me and my wife on our first day of marriage, to get started on our honeymoon. So here we go. And then your bags? I don't know. The bags? I don't know. Well, just they gave us a ticket. They'll send the bags to your cabin later or later tonight. Because we were the last on the boat. What? Only I think I had a backpack and whatever. So first, you don't go to the cabin. You go to the deck, the top deck, to say bye to everybody that you don't know, because there was nobody we know down there saying, but everybody was saying bye, waving, and we were, hey, bye, with a champagne glass, me and my wife, newlyweds, kissy kissy, grabby grabby. Oh my god, that was an awesome experience, saying goodbye to strangers. When you look, and it was just the guy that that was pulling the walkway, and he was like, "Hey, hey, hey, I see you." And, oh yeah, baby. so so anyway, so we get on the ship, and it's awesome. It's an awesome experience for my wife. The bad thing was, since we were so late, uh, my bag made it. Her didn't. Hers didn't. So we had to go by. So she was wearing this. We went to the cruise ship shop. The first night it was not informal, so it was good. So we just had dinner at the buffet stuff, and for the dinner restaurant, and because you had to wear your nice clothes to the restaurant back then. Way back then, you cannot go in Bermuda like you're in chanclas. I mean, and sandals. What the hell? So anyway, uh, we when we actually got we walked a lot. This was a big cruise ship. We looked at the casino, paid a couple dollars, went to see the decks and the stores and everything. Nice ship. Uh, so it's time to go. We were tired because we didn't sleep the night before. So we went to our cabin. And surprise, my bag is in there, like I said, but hers is not. And then there's a message on a paper. Call this number for your bag, and I call and say, "Oh, you didn't make it, but they'll send it to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we can get it there. They're not gonna fly a chopper to drop your bag. No, you're not that important. You're not Arnold Schwarzenegger. Go to the chopper." So we had to buy. So my wife, there's pictures. I'm not gonna put pictures here because she doesn't like putting personal pictures in here, except when I want to and I don't listen. But I'm not gonna do it this time because she said something very personal to her. So okay, it's her life choice. So she was wearing like a sweater, of course, the cruise ship brand, and shorts with the cruise ship brand, and shirt with the cruise ship brand. So everything with the cruise ship brand. She got the double sided underwear because she was not gonna buy that there, but that was funny. So her bag actually made it to Puerto Rico, and it was given to us, and she was happy. And then we went to our honeymoon on the cruise ship, and awesome. So when I actually took my kids first to a cruise ship, this was the one in Galveston, like I told you about. So we drove there, and you park your car, and then you walk into the terminal, the port terminal, and we went. I think it was the same cruise ship, or we did. No, no, this was not to the Caribbean. This was to Riviera Maya. So it goes to Yucatan, and we actually went to a place called the Dolphin Kingdom or something, and that you swim with dolphins, and it was an awesome experience. I mean, this is an expedition, an excursion. You gotta pay for this separate. The cruise was the same. It was a good cruise. You got the casino, the shows, the dinners, the restaurants, the food. So you don't have to worry about anything while you're on the ship, but they sell you these excursions if you want to try something else. I mean, you can just go down and walk wherever you the ship stops. Like this time was in I think Puerto Progreso, Yucatan, and they have this dolphin world, whatever it's called, where they have the dolphins and you can swim with them, and you pay extra for that. We had our table and we had lunch there. They bring you rich, I mean, delicious Mexican food, tacos, meat, everything you want, drinky, and then you go swim with the dolphins, which is an awesome experience. You see a big animal, I don't know how many pounds, but right next to you. You're like, oh, those are big teeth. Are you carnivore? Of course I am, but I eat fish. I don't need something that smells fishy like you. So okay, thank you for not showering that morning because I smell fishy and not the fish that the dolphin wants to eat. But that's a big animal. So the basic thing about that swimming with dolphins is the dolphins there. You grab the fin tail. I mean the one here, the dorsal, and he goes as fast and furious as he can go from one end of the pool to the other one, dragging you on the water like. And this name was the dolphin's name was Linko. Okay, Linko. So we all went through it. Me, my wife, my son, and my daughter. That I think was that the last vacation we took together. No, there was a different one. But it was a good vacation for the family. We got together. My son used to live in Dallas. He came down. We flew. I mean, he flew in, and then we went on that. And my daughter was living with us still. So great vacation. The last cruise vacation I took, there was other several, but I'm gonna just talk about this one. This is a Mediterranean cruise that we had to fly from Houston. We flew to Rome, and then from Rome there was like an hour ride to the terminal, to the port there, Civitavecchia or something like that, and that was a Greek island cruise. It was a 10-day cruise. It was expensive, but we got a nice suite, not the biggest suite, but it was a nice suite with a balcony. Man, this is celebrity. Wow, the difference from the other one we used to sail on or cruise on, from the earth to the moon. Greatest. And the ship was only 2 months old. It was brand new. It was awesome, awesome experience playing the casino. I like casinos, what I mentioned too much. We had, because we were on a upper tier. There was a restaurant just for that tier, and man, it was awesome. I think it was called the Blue Restaurant. And there was all kinds of restaurants. There was French restaurant, Mexican restaurant, Italian restaurant, all over the world. Cuisine, Japanese, Chinese, a discotheque, a club, nightclub. Nowadays is not. It's a nightclub. I met the captain. It was a woman, an awesome woman, captain. If I find the picture, I'm gonna put it right here, and I have it, so I'm gonna put it right here. And Captain, I remember it's Captain Sandy. No, I don't. I'm not gonna say the name more, but I was just walking, looking for. My wife was in the room, or she likes working a lot, working out. I don't work out a lot, so she was in the gym. So I just go walking and looking at what to eat, and so I like to eat. And I see the captain. Captain, how you doing? A big hug, and there was a bodyguard. Oh, hey, okay, I'm not touching. I'm just seeing. I'm just excited to see the captain, and it's a woman, and she was from, where was she from? I think it was from California. But anyway, there was a picture. I put it here, and that was awesome. I talked to her for a few minutes, and because she was busy, I gotta drive the boat. Who's driving? Nobody. The AI. Skynet is driving the boat. Watch out, kids. Watch out. They may rise against humans. So anyway, I'm running out of time here. So Cruise ships, cruise vacations. Don't be afraid. Go. It's awesome. You have your little thingy button here and just burp, 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 burp. Of course, if it's not including the price, you're gonna get the big bit at the end, but that's fine. I mean, you earn it, right? You work your whole life to go on this cruise ship to the Greek islands. I'm gonna probably do another episode on the actual specifics of that vacation and where we went and all that in Greece. And we also went to Barcelona. So anyway, I can probably do that on another vacation episode. So what do you think? Are you gonna try a cruise ship? A cruise somewhere in the world? Where are you going? Alaska? Europe? Mediterranean? Caribbean? Yucatan? North Sea? There's a lot of places to go on a cruise ship. So anyway, I did enjoy it. Hopefully you can try it, and if you have, please put some comments in the video here in YouTube. And well, this show is brought to you by Modefoca, right here. Modefoca. Ooh, 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 ooh. So, Modefoca. Foca means seal in Spanish. The seals go through their daily activities, eating, drinking, sleeping, playing, having fun in the water. It's a great life. That's what I say, live in seal mode. Live in mode Foca. Modefoca! Ooh, 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 ooh. Remember, folks, go to our website, which is right here at the bottom, www.crane-productions.com. In there, go to the third tab from the left. 1, 2, 3. Craneware tab. Here, click on that. Go to the bottom of that page, past the Modefoca logo, past the Shopify logo. There's a big banner with the Modefoca logo in the middle. And just like this logo right here. And that's a big banner full of pictures of us wearing our apparel, tanks, hoodies, these polo shirt, hats, and buy your apparel. The apparel with the attitude. The apparel with the attitude to confront life and be a winner. The Modefoca attitude. Right now, all our caps are 20% off. The trucker hats, which have 4 different colors, and the performance hat, which is right there, with the one I usually wear, maybe with gold foca. And all of them are 20% off. The retail price is $29.99. They go around for like 24 or something like that. So buy your hats, caps. Take this advantage of this great opportunity. It's not gonna last long. So anyway, remember, thank you for watching, and you can watch us on Spotify. Right here on Spotify, whatever. On Spotify, it's on this side of the screen. On Spotify, on YouTube, you can listen to us on Spotify, on YouTube, on iHeartRadio, on Apple Podcasts, and on Amazon Podcast Music. And as always, remember, live an ordinary life, getting extraordinary results. And as always, chingon, 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 which means awesome. And remember, folks, cue the music.